night ride on the track.
What's going on? Good morning, and wow, I got a special guest this morning, man. I'm excited myself. She ain't been on in a little while, but she's here this morning. Everybody else has got something going on, but I may have somebody else hop on later on. But hey, I'm Coach, man, and to my right, left, whatever on the screen is that lady, y'all, Auntie Pam, Miss PJ.
Hello, everybody.
Shoot. Ain't no introduction. Let's go tell who you are. I ain't gonna talk all that.
Hey, I'm Auntie Pam. From Columbus, Georgia, and I'm probably one half of the crew of the Ladybirds AFM that comes on Tuesday. So thank you for having me on the show.
Hey, sure. I'm
excited.
Sure, everybody's saying good morning to you. All right, man.
Thank you.
I'm excited, y'all. Y'all don't know. I'm a bit nervous a little bit. I ain't never had me and Miss Pam do the show this morning. But anyway, first of all, let me give a shout out to my people who's in this chat this morning. What's up, King Treyway?
Definitely.
Sean Coswell, A137 Sauce. What's up, Miss Maggie T? Fresh, what's going on? You want a link, man? Let me know. I put it in the chat for you. Larry, what's happening? James Overton, Xavier Lintman, what's going on? Who else I got? D. Coleman, what's going on? He said, new tag team alert. Yeah, man. Columbus, Georgia represented. James Overton, Columbus, Georgia represented. All right, man. Anyway, man, we got a show for you guys this morning.
Yes.
Like I said, we do a mock draft at the end like we always do. We may do one, we may do two, but we'll see. But we got some stuff to talk about this morning. We got a lot of things that happened over the week. Like I said, I don't know how I'm going to start this show, but I think I'm going to start with the kick. I'm going to get that out the way this morning. All right, man. We got this new kid in here. I got this new kicker from Germany. The what? I told Miss Pam about this subject. Miss Pam, what do you think about this new kicker? His name is, I won't say Lenny Bruce, but it's Lenny Craig. He ain't the comedian guy. He's a kicker from Germany.
Yeah. From what video I'm seeing, he's got a good leg, and he definitely not going to be waived because he's part of that international NFL where he's not subject to be cut. So, and then the third thing, he might be a challenge for coup position. So you never know.
Yeah. And like I said, this is a 3-part question. Okay. What chances do you think he had to beat out Coup? If it's a competition, what chances do you think he had? So I'm gonna give him a 60% chance of beating out Coup, because it could light a fire on the Coup. It could, but I got another point of this to make her. So, salary cap. Salary cap. You cut Coup, you got $3 million extra in the salary cap. Now, with that being said, he signed for the league. He signed a contract. He's not just a European person coming here to look. He actually signed a contract. They don't use that to sign a contract. They just are a practice squad type player. But he signed a contract for 3 years.
Yes.
So, $3 million from the books off Coup, $3 million, $1 million a year for a kicker. The money just rolls over. So it's only the Falcons actually have, if they do it this way, an extra $2 million on the book because he only gets $1 million a year each time. So it kind of shows something about that. That's just my point.
Yep.
What do you think about that?
I think that's a good move on the team to do that, because last year we, could going into the season, who knew that he was actually injured, and then they didn't have a backup plan for Koo. So so I think this is a good move. Make sure they have that backup plan, for that. Because the one that came in, he did do too well. So it's actually a team taking the time to just getting another player in there to possibly challenge him or to be the backup. So it's a win-win for the organization.
But anyway, what's up, Dante Rose here? He's a morning coach in Miss Pam from Northern Nevada. All right. D. Coleman.
All right.
We got a black German named Lenny. I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to go there.
I didn't want to go there either.
Now, there's a chance. His daddy was military.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm just saying. I hope he knows his daddy. I hope his dad is there with his mama in Germany. I'm hoping that. But I'm not. We know I got that. All right. D. Sloan, what's going on? He said, hey, Auntie Pam, what's up, Coach? I see it's going to be a competition between the kickers, so Koo better watch out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Larry said, I think he'd beat him out. Koo is a professional, guys. That's the thing. Koo is a professional. So I ain't going to say it's going to be easy, but I look at the money side of it. It makes sense. So
makes a lot of sense.
So D. Combs said, you can't tell by the deal that Koo days are numbered how soon that is based on Koo performance. Could be in camp. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to count Koo out, but yeah.
Yep.
Scotty Robinson, Koo time is over in Atlanta. What's going on, Jerome? Welcome in, Scotty Robinson. Sorry about that. 3:30. What's going on? All right, prove it. What's happening? Jerome 6'9" in the house too. Miss Maggie T says it depends on how healthy Koo is. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
but I'm looking at money. We need money.
Yeah, looking at that money part.
Looking at the money part. I always go with the money first.
Yeah,
that's just me. That's the business. I look at the money side first. So, what's up, Clay Mill? He said, how much money could the Falcons save cutting Koo $3 million? Well, if they gain this young man a million, he's not gonna get no more than league minimum. He signed. The other guys are not signed like that. Think about the other international guys; they're not signed. They're just projects on the team. They get paid something, but they're not signed to a contract. This is 3 years. So anyway. But yeah, technically, in actuality, let's say about $2.1 million, because he's gonna probably get the league minimum if that's the case. But I'm not exactly sure, guy. I'm gonna look more into it about that situation about the money, but I think that's how it works. So D. Coleman says sidebar. J Black 142, what's going on? Anyway, but yeah, that's my take on the new kicker. Welcome the young man to Atlanta, man. Like I say, he showed out in the combine, 14 for 14. That's pretty impressive. He started from the 35 and kept moving back. Like I said, I seen him kick. I saw the 55-yard he had to kick. It was right down the middle, and it still had more room to go. So
yes, and this is an ingenious way of Terry doing this by getting to the kicker where he could still be part of a team, rather than drafting one. I was hoping they'll draft one actually to give competition, but that's an ingenious way, I say.
Yeah, because he was at the combine for it to be drafted, but Falcons went to him and signed him right then. That's the only thing about the international players; they don't have to be drafted. So he was signed on the spot. So
exactly,
and he didn't have to accept the contract.
That's a draft.
So, but
oh yeah.
Lenny got a. He's a hashtag. Lenny got a leg. Yeah, he said, hey, coach, the team restructured some contracts that make more money. Yes, they restructured AJ Terrell, which was kind of a surprise to me. I didn't think they would do it, but they did. He got an extra couple dollars, and I think they extended. It was more like an extension. They got an extra year or something on the deal. They also did Chris Lindstrom, which was an option. I thought they would do Jesse, but I guess Jesse said no or whatever. I don't know.
And we don't know who knew.
They restructured Jake early anyway, so that was money that was saved that was trying to take in. So, but yeah, the Falcons, we got was it $10 million right now? I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
I think it's $10 million, which is more money than we had. So it's always good to have more money.
Exactly.
So.
More wiggle room to do whatever you need to do.
Well, we can sign the draft class now, so that's the main thing. We can sign that draft class. I think that's one of the most important things was that draft class. And what's going on, Thomas T-Bone? AT Alien, what's going on? He said that's $9 million to sign the rookie class, but it could be more. Depending what we do in this draft.
Exactly.
Could be. Now, speaking of draft class, this is the next subject right here. I call it 5-pick Molly. 5-pick Molly. Is 5 picks in this draft enough for the Falcons to be okay? What do you got out there? What do you think, Miss Pam? Is 5 picks enough?
I actually think they're gonna trade back to get some more picks. That's my opinion. I've been on that trading back all along.
Yeah.
And then I saw some scenario where y'all actually BlackBerry trade up and give up your future draft picks. So that sounds appealing to me too.
Yeah.
So
if nobody don't come on and do it, I'm going to do a draft. Of these
in there.
I'm going to do a draft today with no trades. I'm going to use 5 picks. I'm going to see what I can get with 5 picks. I'm going to see. You know,
I'm actually curious to see this.
I like trading. I've been thinking about it. I say, how would it look with just 5 picks? 5 picks. So, and knowing what we picked up already, I'm going to try to
be interesting.
I'm going to try to use my mind. What's up, Savannah Swag? What's happening? So,
hey, Savannah Swag.
Smooth C78, what's happening? Jerome 69, he said, looks like David Andermatt may be a June 1st cut. That's $8 million. Yeah, exactly. It's possible.
Yeah.
But you know me, I'm a but. I don't know if he's gonna be gone. I actually don't know if he's gonna be gone. But actually, you know what? If they cut David Andermatt after June 1st, that's $10 million save, actually.
Yeah.
If they cut David after June 1st, that's $10 million, which is nice. Super chat. Thank you, Jay Black 142. He said, coaching Miss
Thank you.
Said, looking at the defense so far, will we be better on pass rushing down, talking about consistency? So you're saying, okay, I agree with that. He said, I did that coaching, it hurts my feelings. Yeah, man. Hey, we'll be all right. Mr. Clay said 5 picks is enough if they make the first 2 picks correctly. True indeed.
Exactly.
True indeed.
They gotta be right.
I agree.
Think about it.
I definitely agree with that.
Can't mess up on this draft. It's too important.
Nicky Illinois, what's happening this morning? Welcome in, man. Appreciate you. Haven't heard you in the chat in a while.
Hello.
King Richie, what's happening? He said, Coach Auntie Pam, what's good? They may cut David so they don't have to trade Algier. Well, that trade thing, man. I got some. I've been rethinking the trading stuff about trading certain players. Right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
I don't think we need to trade Cal. I regress.
Mm-hmm.
And think about the team overall of what we have right now. And I don't think we need to trade Tyler. I hate to say
Mm-hmm.
we made what we can do with Tyler next year. You can actually kind of franchise him. You ain't gonna spend that much money. You could, but it's one of those things. I doubt they do
Yeah,
that, but that's a chance. So I think a franchise
I
running
doubt it.
back, only gonna make about 8 to 9. It's not that's
Yeah.
within this. Yeah, so it's not. I don't think it's that much. It could be more than that, but I don't think it's that much. I'm gonna look that up to the
Mm-hmm.
top running back pay. What do we got here? Man, we got a lot of people in the chat. Appreciate everybody here this morning. We got 42 of y'all. Hey man, make sure y'all hit that
Yes,
like button,
yes.
share this video, and if you haven't subscribed, I
I'm
think most of
agreeing.
you guys have. Subscribe to Coach Unchained, man. AFN. Subscribe to everybody, man.
I'm agreeing with AT Leo. Pennett's making a case for him to keep Cal Pitts here. So he's not going nowhere.
ATL
So
Leo,
I'm
I don't
agreeing
see
with
him in
him.
here. Is he in here? ATL Leo's in here?
Hey, Drake Murphy.
No. Dre Murphy's in here. Yeah, everybody, man. He said, hell no. No. Don't trade my boy. Oh, he don't trade Cal Pitts. But yeah, I don't think
Yeah, that's
right
his
now.
boy.
Yeah, so D Combs said, yeah, about $8 million for running back too. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. So
They're not gonna trade him.
I say keep him, and that's just me. But I don't know what I'm gonna do. King Richard, he said Pitt
He
had a
did
big
say he
smile.
need to. It's up to him to prove himself on the field. He did say that. It's up to him to step
Right.
up and do what he need to do
Correct.
to actually be on the team. He did. That's what Penny said. He can only do so much, but it's up to Cal to do his part.
Right. King Richie, I'm gonna ask you a question. I don't. He said Pitt had a big smile on his face when he was seen with Penix and what Vic? Michael Vick or Vic Beasley? Who? Which Vic? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Michael Vick.
Was it Michael Vick?
It was Michael Vick. He was
Okay.
talking about the. Yeah. Talking about
Okay.
him. Talking about Walter Brink brought them together.
Okay. He Savannah Swag said if he mess up with Penix, he's gone. Well,
Yeah.
Penix got to make sure he getting the ball too, though. So
I had asked the question on my show. What's the difference between Matt Ryan being a quarterback and all these previous quarterbacks that Michael Penn that Kyle Pitts had? I had asked
vision
that
and
question on my
alertness.
show, and
Yeah.
my theory is that Matt Ryan held his players to accountability. So that's the difference right there.
Yeah.
None of these other previous quarterback held them accountable. So I'm hoping Michael Penix will have Cal to accountable for what he does.
Right.
So that's the difference.
Who won we when we won the golf champs? What the I don't know what you're talking about. They had a golf tournament or something? I don't know. I'm confused. I've been working, so I don't know. He said, where y'all hiding the champions here? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about emojis. So y'all enjoy the holiday. What holiday was yesterday? Oh, he talking about the Eagles. Oh my Lord. I just realized that.
Oh my God.
Is that a chicken leg? I don't know. Oh, it's supposed to be an eagle. That's a dead bird. Okay. But anyway, Okay. He said Mike Vick and Blank sat and watched the golf play with Pins. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah.
He said, coaches fake golf on TV. Oh, they were playing. They were doing a screen or something. Okay. Okay. I don't know. All right. Appreciate that. But anyway, that's the 5 pick. What's going? And we're talking about Kyle Pitts. Now, to some of y'all out there, simulate. Yeah. Okay, I got this way. So we're talking about scenario. We understand people are upset with Kyle Pitts, but the question I want to ask the people in the chat, or you also, Miss Pam, why would we trade Kyle Pitts right now in the quarterback room? Can anybody give me an answer to that? Why would you trade Kyle Pitts if this quarterback wants that man here and he wants to do everything to make sure this man is doing his best? So why would you trade Kyle Pitts? Can anybody tell me that? Savannah said, you don't. Yeah, exactly. What do you think, Miss Pam? If that was the scenario, why would you trade Kyle Pitts?
You don't do it because your quarterback is not battling for him. Then you trade him. You go ahead and do what you need to get out of him. But since the quarterback saying, no, you need to keep him here, I think he can offer something. So it's a good reason. I mean, it's a win-win. He's got to, like I said, they're not going to trade him because of that reason, you know.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't go against the franchise quarterback. If he said he wants somebody here, that I think the organization going to listen to who he wants here and not going to go against that.
Right.
Just like Joe Burris. Joe Burris want them 2 receiver, and he asked, and he got those 2 receivers. And Trey Hendrickson is just standing out there without a contract. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's still on the team.
So whatever quarterback wants, they're gonna listen.
Yeah, Trace. People don't realize Trace's still on the team because that's why they're trying to trade him. He's still on the team. Oh
yeah, I know.
He just said he's going to sit out because
he's not going to get a contract. Yep.
To the wife said where they had those checks at, then he'll go back to work. He'll go back.
I know that, right?
Yeah, he'll go back. David, Scott Robinson, David Onyemata will be released eventually. We'll see. We're going to see.
Yeah.
Trey Murphy said on that time, he said, why would you take away a weapon from Michael Penix Jr. instead of adding on more weapons to help this young Thundercat? Yeah, that's true. King Richard said, people forget a tight end is a quarterback's best friend. True.
Exactly.
Where you hide and say, Kyle's need more time to develop. It's only one mediocre size. Yeah, this is 5th year. He's playing on that 5th year contract, so he needs to develop somewhere. He said, let my boy, my dog, Kyle Pitts, the unicorn, play on his first year. Yeah, exactly. Savannah says, preach, T. He said, somebody just said something else. Who that was? D. Coleman said, folks.
Oh, they're going to do that anyway.
Because they lost faith in his able to be elite tight end, and that's the last year we have the trade value before contract decisions to be made. Yeah, exactly. I understand that to a degree, but
this is a prove it year for him too, also. So he's got to go out and prove it.
He had to go out. If he wants to get paid again, he has to go out there and prove himself. He has to go out there and be, and people don't think about this, y'all. Look at football players in general. Every football player in general. When they play on that 5th year contract, they always seem to excel. So why not keep Kyle Pitts here on that 5th year deal, make him earn it, and you never know where this year can take you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He may be like, bam, 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 ball, boom, I'm catching everything. Now he has a quarterback that's going to be able to get him the ball in the right spots, I'm going to say. So that's a win-win for the Falcons as well as Kyle
Exactly.
getting his money the following year. 5th-year option, guys. How many players do you know of anywhere in the NFL who has a name, who's a brand to a degree, don't have a good 5th-year option? Did AJ have a good year last year? Under his 5th year? No, this would have been AJ. No, yeah, AJ had a good year. That was his 5th year last year he played under, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And he got a contract. AJ had more interceptions than he had in 3 years last year. And he played decent defense. So make that money by doing your job. That's all.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. He may have to do right the right deal with Matt. Yeah, exactly. Roddy showed out his 5th-year option too. So that's things, man. So, all right, what we got here? Yeah, exactly. AJ got paid on his 5th year because AJ had a great year. AJ had to prove himself last year. He had to prove himself, and he did do that last year. So, exactly, Scott Rob. I agree. I'm not worried about the offense, but the defense needs a lot of sacks. You know what? I don't even think it's sacks. Sacks are fine. Sacks are a number. Sacks are fine. I'm not saying we don't need sacks, but sacks are fine. I just think we need pressure in the right time and can't let the quarterbacks escape out of the pocket. Make them throw the ball.
Yeah.
Our problem was we let the quarterbacks escape out the backside when it's 3rd and long, and we have nobody to be there to make those tackles. They're escaping out and getting first down. We just need to have better containment of quarterbacks, which comes from pushing the pocket inside instead of letting them escape inside. So that's a problem that the Falcons had last year. We had too many guys escaping underneath the DN in between the linemen. They wouldn't get to the outside of the ends. They was getting under the ends because the lineman was pushed inside and the out guys was out there. So you had those full lanes. So,
and we were missing key pieces off of our defense last year because of the injuries. Yeah. So who knows what they could do this coming year. I think we just need to add to it. I agree to it. Couldn't hurt to add somebody to help that run defense because that was the issue last year because they were gashing us for a lot of yards last year. So
correct there. You're right there, Swag. He said defense needs sacks. Don't need sacks. They need to push the middle and sacks. Exactly. That's how it happens. So he said we know Pitts can be Clay Merritt said we know Pitts can be effective, but I just don't think this offense under Zach will use a tight end that much. I think they can. Like I said, people we still looking at Kyle from college days and where he was drafted at. And you're right, this offense is not a tight end designed offense, but Kyle is a different type tight end. You got to think about LA didn't have a tight end like this.
Yep.
LA, Huckabee, whatever his name, I think his name is Huckabee or Hickabee, whatever his name. It's not a Kyle Pitts type tight end. So if Kyle can develop his route running a little bit more, Penny's gonna find him. Because think about this, and think about last year. Kyle was open a lot on certain what's going.
He was. He
was missed. So when you got a quarterback that has a cannon and a quick release, we know last year Kyle had the ball in his hand. Good defense to play also at the same time. It happens. Could have had a hand on the ball? Could have, yeah. But it didn't. But he didn't lose confidence in him. He went back at him again. So that's a good thing. He said, Clay Merritt said, it gets old watching the Falcons not spend premium money or premium picks on the D line or edge rushers. You're right. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree. That could change this year. We'll see. When I do my little draft there, we'll see.
Anything's possible.
See where I go. True. No linebacker can guard him.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yep.
So it's gonna be interesting. He said, "I'd rather Penix want to keep." I can't talk. I'd rather Penix want to keep Kyle than use our 15 pick on the wide receiver. Laugh out loud. And I think Zach had to learn how to use tight end in his scheme too, and that's going to be different. Exactly,
Kim Ricci. Yes.
He has to adjust to Kyle being a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all got to realize, how do you put this? This offense didn't draft type Kyle Pitts. Y'all got to this offense was Kyle Pitts was designed for an Arthur Smith type offense.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not looking at that part of it. He was drafted for a Arthur Smith type offense, not a Zach Robinson. So Zach has to adjust, like you said there, to put Kyle in that scheme.
Yes.
So
I definitely agree with that statement.
And I think that can happen. I actually think that can happen.
And he's a first year coordinator also, so he's learning.
Right. He's learning on the job too.
Learning on the job, you know. So
he said, Scott Robinson, my favorite running back, Bijan Robinson is going to lead the league in rushing and touchdowns next season. That'd be nice. As long as we win the games. I don't care what the hell he does. As long as we win the games. So that's my thing. Win games. He said, Savannah Swag said, Auntie, don't let Mike hear you say anything possible with Raw. I mentioned Raw the other night on the show. I talked about it. I was going to say, I ain't going to go back and what's going, but there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things about that situation. I don't like, there's some things that I can understand. So.
Yep.
Jay Black said, spending doesn't guarantee performance or win. That's true.
That's true.
Dre Murphy said, speaking of defense, I want a big fat defensive tackle that played the Florida game. He's strong.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's strong.
Yeah.
But we don't need nobody. Well, he is from Florida, so he used to the heat. But okay.
I like my Georgia Tech guy, Zeke Biggers. I like him.
Biggers with the
Z. Yeah. I like him. In the later round, I mean, I'm not picking him as first round. If they could get him later, or if he's undrafted free agent, they could take a chance at him.
Use that body.
Know? Oh yeah.
Yeah, they say he went crazy in that. Yeah, he did he break the record or 2 or more, or did he was two less than the record for the bench press? He was throwing that thing. He was 36 reps, and it was looking so easy. To the last 5 or 6, he was one at a time. But that first, the first 30, something like that, he pumped them out. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh wow,
that kid's strong, man. He's strong. So, all right, man. What we got? What are you talking about? Scott Robinson, I don't want another collapse. This team is too talented not to have another.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree with you.
Jay Black 142. He said, "Thanks for another $5 chat." He said, "Auntie Pam, you need to come on more often."
Thank you.
Yeah. She had an open invitation. I ain't never said she can't come.
Yeah. I jumped on the chance this morning when I saw it. I was like, let me go on this show.
Yeah, I'm glad she's here. So, he said, and what did he say here? He said the DC and new coaches on the clock. Oh, okay. You know what? I ain't gonna talk about the defensive coach right now. We'll talk about the coaching staff later on. I'm gonna go with the coaching staff again. So, but yeah, he's what's called? He's like the guy from Kentucky. I can't remember his name, but I know you're talking about Deontay. Is it Walker? He's a Walker. Somebody. I think his name is Deontay Walker. I could be wrong. Yeah. All right, man. Let's move on to this next one. We got some good stuff here. So we ain't got to talk about Cal now. So, all right. Did I do this already? Yeah, I don't think it's kind of what we was talking about just now. Did we talk about this already?
No, not yet.
Okay. He said, I said, this is the question. What's the priority position after the free agent signing? What position is important that the Falcons must or need to get after this free agent class that we signed so far? What's the importance or what's the priority? What do you think, Miss Man?
I think the D line or the D tackle is most important position because the edge, I pretty much think we got the edge. We just need some big guys in the middle. So that's just my opinion. So we got some pieces that could rush the quarterback on the team already.
Right.
And it's just a matter of these coaches putting them in the right position.
See, Savannah Swag's at safety. I don't think we brought in Jordan. We brought in Jordan Fuller, so I don't think that's going to be a priority. But you never know.
Yeah,
you never know. You never know.
And another thing, a center, but the center could be in later rounds. I think we definitely need to get another center for the team.
See, the problem is people keep telling Newell is still on the team, y'all.
Yeah, but
people don't realize he's still part of the Falcons team.
Okay,
he's just a tender guy. If somebody wants him, they can come and get him.
Yeah,
but they got to give up something to get him. And y'all got to think about they've been developing Javon Gwynn for 2 years now.
Yeah, that's my South Carolina guy. I should have known. You're right. He's on the team still.
He's been getting developed for 2 years, y'all.
Yeah,
2 years.
Yeah.
Remember, he came in the same time Bergeron came in. So he's been getting developed 2 years. So the center is not going to be your priority. What can Javon Gwynn do? We don't know. We're going to see in preseason this year how he works out.
Yeah.
Plus, they picked up some other center guy named Matthew Cedric, who was a center. I can't remember who he played. Let me see where he played. I think he was a free agent last year. He could have been a rookie last year. I'm not exactly sure. Wait a minute. Matthew Cedric. Where you at, Matthew?
Yeah, I'm just hoping nobody signs Newsom and he'll still be on a team.
Right.
So I don't know when the deadline for that. When is the deadline for they decide he's going to actually be on the team?
I think that goes throughout the whole. I think it goes throughout the whole. I don't know. I think
right
it has
now,
to
that's
be.
in limbo.
I think it has to be before the. I think it has to be before the draft, Miss Pam. I think.
Okay.
I think it has to be before the draft. I could be wrong, but I think it has to be before the draft.
Yeah, because that's to decide if they get, they have to give up a draft pick.
Right. Exactly.
So yeah, that makes sense.
So, but yeah, most of these guys are saying DTs. I think most of these guys are saying DTs. So, but
yeah,
I say yeah, but I think a linebacker who can come in and play right now is important too.
Yeah,
that's just me. I ain't say start, but come in and play right now.
Yeah,
I think that's going to be very important for this team also. Because, like I said, right now.
But that Divine Diablo, wouldn't you think he covers that? The one that signed as a free agent.
He does. Okay, let me get this linebacker through right now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm looking at inside guys. I'm not looking at outside guys.
Okay.
That they got, but I think Caden Evans They got Caden Evans as an inside linebacker. He's a rushing linebacker, which is fine. You can put him anywhere. He can go, and I think Troy's the same way. He can be another Ellis to me. Yeah. We need that guy in the middle that can direct traffic, that can cover. And right now they got Troy Steele as the number one guy, and they got Divine Diablo as the number two guy. Then they got JD Bertrand behind Ellis. So this is what I can see can happen. I can see Diablo going forward, Trey going behind Ellis, and Bertrand going behind Divine.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Josh Wood on the team. So those are the 5
Mm-hmm.
linebackers that they have on this roster right now. And our 5 outside linebackers are Caden Ellis. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Leonard Floyd,
The floor.
Andre Abichetti. Those are 2 outside guys. Then you got Brandon Trice, who don't know anything about it right now.
Don't know if he could do anything. Yeah.
Right. We got D'Angelo Malone and we got Khalid Kareem. Now, Malone played well at the end of the season last year. People talk about he played well. I thought he did well for his opportunity that he had on defense.
Yes.
So we'll see. Can he make the team again? We're gonna see. Because he is a good special team guy for you.
Yeah.
So you can't deny that part for him. And the Khalid Kareem guy, he played somewhere last year, the year before, but he came in last year at the end of season 2 a little bit. So, but now inside interior line guys, you got David and you got Root as your starters as of now. Yeah. So we're gonna see. And they also got Morgan Fox over Zach Harrison, and that could change also.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot we signed Fox.
Yeah, got Fox also. And behind those guys, you got Street behind Onyemata, and you got Graham behind. You got Street behind Rook, and you got Graham behind Onyemata. You still got Lakel London, who's put on a lot of weight, y'all.
Yeah.
I think he's 315 plus now, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Now he's 330. He's 330.
Oh, wow.
So, and he does that. When he was here the year prior, he actually did well. I was shocked that they let him go.
Yeah. Yeah, so me too.
That kind of shocked me last year. They let him go. He played in I think he played in Chicago. Where he played that last year? Now he was waived. I think he was on the injured reserve last year.
Yeah.
I think he was.
Did we sign Hinton also?
Yeah, we signed Hinton. We signed Hinton for the offensive line.
Yeah. Oh, that's offensive line. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's offensive line.
Okay.
And you still got Brandon Dorless, guys. We got a very young. This is not an old team. I think Onyemata is the oldest person on this team.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. I think Mike Hughes is maybe close to that. Mike Ford is there. He's a little older. Yeah, they're going younger, which is fine with me. So, but yeah, I think these young boys are gonna get some rotational play this year.
I think so too.
I hope so. And this is a subject y'all probably don't want to hear. And most people are gonna say no, but I think Taquan Graham's gonna have a breakout year. Because now he has to prove himself.
Exactly.
He can't say he's sitting behind Grady because they played Grady a lot last year. Grady played a lot of plays his last couple years, except the year he got hurt.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna say Grady was holding nobody back. But technically, you can say Grady was holding people back. You can.
I think he was. They needed to see what we got behind. I agree with that.
So, but yeah, man, that's more like I said. Most people are saying D line, which I kind of agree to that too. So, I agree with that. Hey, King Richard, I agree with that. I think they put him on what's called to pick up what's called. I do. I definitely agree with that. Transform his body to put weight on. So,
yeah.
If that's the case, 330 is a big boy, y'all. 330 is a big man. And don't be surprised to see Root come in with like 305, 310. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, y'all. But I'm just saying.
Don't be surprised. Yep. I agree.
So that's what teams do, man. That's why they have those nutritionists. This how you're gonna put on weight, but it's gonna be muscles. So yeah, Trey Murphy, I agree. The more pass rush, the better. You can never have enough pass rush. Yeah, exactly. So, and like when Floyd came in, he said in his press conference, he said, he's that draft. Who you gonna draft? He said the more pass rushing we have, the more havoc we can cause. So yeah, I agree with that.
I actually think we got some pass rusher on the team. And that's just my opinion.
I do. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you.
You just need some big guys in the middle to help them out.
I definitely agree with that. All right, where we at here? All right, let's go to this next one. Oh, I got a question. Well, no, I'm gonna go to this one first. I'll go this one first. All right. Well, wrong place. All right. A vocal team leader is needed for the Falcons. We know this. We know we need a voice in that locker room. So, who would that be? Who will emerge as that vocal team leader in that locker room? Who do you guys feel can be that person?
I'm with Dre Murphy, Jesse Bates. I think he was already there. It's just.
See, I like what Swag said here. I said Penix. And Penix always been a bit.
Oh yeah, Penix gonna be there on the offense. But the defense side, Jesse Bates, I think.
Falcon for life. How you say he's ass? How I'm just curious. How is that? I'm just curious. You guys actually seen a sample size of what Taquan can do. Taquan was a beast in college. Yes, it's college. I say that. But did we really get the full development of him when he's with Arthur Smith? Was he really developed under Arthur Smith? I mean, that's just a question. So we really don't know. We don't know. No, Josh, they re-signed. They re-signed him. He was actually.
Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out this year.
Yeah,
we're gonna find out this year who's the vocal leader.
He could.
We're gonna definitely find out.
He could be a walking duck. We don't know. But if he got a quack in him, he may be a beast. We don't know. We're gonna find out. So,
that's true.
He said, well, I just think somebody said something about the vocal. Yeah, everybody's saying JP3.
Yeah.
He could be there for that defensive side. Yes, I can see that. But we need a guy that controls the whole team. Jesse he can't control the defense. He can't control the offense. So, like Savannah Swag said, think about it. Your quarterback can motivate offense and defense.
Yep. And I think Micah Penix is that dude. So, like I said, we'll find out.
Yeah, if like Washington, for instance, I'm gonna just go back to something I do know. Washington, Penix was that man. Whenever they did anything, Penix was the voice. Because I seen that person. Penix was the voice of that Washington Husky team.
Yes,
he was the one that got, just like Drew Brees. I'm compared to Drew Brees. Drew Brees was that spark plug that made that team raw. Think about it.
Yeah.
We don't care about Jameis Winston, but Jameis Winston was that motivator for his team. Ain't saying much, but he was that motivator. He got that team amped up.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning spoke. He had that team wrapped up. Tom Brady spoke. That team got wrapped up, offense and defense. So maybe this young kid, Mr. Michael Penix Jr., can be that guy.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said, Jesse's going to be that voice in that defense. I 100% agree with you that. He's that voice on that defensive side. So, That's my feeling right there. D. Coleman said for the team, ideally as Penix, he got the demeanor and the player can really rally around him. For the defense, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I agree with that. So we know he had to be that vocal leader for the offense anyway, but we're talking about for the whole team. I think Penix gonna be that guy.
Yeah, but his leadership actually showed in that Denver game when they brought him in.
Let's go do this.
He went in there and rallied the offense, say, okay, we may have lost this game, but let's make it respectability.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
I like Drake also. Mm-hmm. They say Drake is quiet when it come down to being on the outside. But when they get in that game, they say he's the rah-rah. He makes him feel. Yeah, he makes them feel it. He tell them what they're doing. Hey man, come on, let's go. Let's get this going. Mm-hmm. He's always in the game. So.
Oh yeah.
And you notice something also about Penix when he wasn't playing last year. Mm-hmm. He was always up watching. He wasn't sitting on the bench, sitting on the sideline. Being
exactly.
True that, D. Coleman. He said Drake is the energy guy. He's our Draymond. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, Drake got hard down there. You can't call him soft. Although he is light-skinned, you can't call him soft.
Yeah, he was that dude, man. I tell you.
He was that dude, yeah.
He didn't play.
Look, A137 said Drake act like he dark-skinned. Hi, hold on now. How the hell Hi, dark. I don't see some soft, dark-skinned people too now. I see some dark-skinned guys that are just chicken. So if you light-skinned, you soft. That ain't always true.
Mm-hmm. Not always true.
I'm just messing hard though. That's funny. All right. So we all can agree Michael Penix and Jesse, but Drake gonna be that spark plug. Who's gonna be your dog? Let's go at it. So some kickoff, Drake gonna be in the back there with you.
Yes.
So okay, I agree with that. Hold on, what D-Code said? He said, I'm glad we got a quarterback that can protect Drake from himself. Mario and Dez were throwing him to the hospital. True.
True.
With them hands. Yeah, Drake and Jimmy Uso. He said it could be Bijan as well.
I don't see Bijan being that
the reason I'm saying I'm not trying to be funny. However, can you imagine? Bijan said, come on, guys. God said, let's do this. Not being funny.
I can see that. Yeah, Bijan is nice, like Savage, like Savannah said. He's too nice.
So the guys are like, what'd you say? God said, let's go out and do it. No. I'm not saying he's too nice, but I can see that. Who is this stranger coming in the house? What's up, B-Bear?
Excuse me.
Oh, my Lord.
Excuse me. Fake news. Okay. We don't engage in such activity in this country. Okay. Fake news.
Oh my God.
Bijan Robinson is not for sale, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not. We don't live in those times anymore, regardless of what the people like to say about me. We don't live in those times anymore. Okay.
We got Henry Trump in the house. So the other one will be telling a lie for real.
Yeah.
That's Henry right
there.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. I want to do one.
Oh, you gonna do one today?
Oh, he gonna do mine.
Okay.
Whenever you ready for me to do it.
Okay. We got one more topic. All right,
let's talk about it. What's going on, Auntie Pam?
Hello.
You see that treat?
No.
You see that treat I got today, bro?
I
got Miss PJ in the house, man. What you talking about? What you talking about?
My bad.
Dude.
Yeah, I don't like calling her auntie. I call her Miss Pam. I
call her Miss PJ. That's why I call her
Miss
too.
Pam, auntie.
I call her Miss PJ.
Yeah.
But yeah, so shoot, I was by myself and I like before I went on, I was like,
Oh.
What's in the house right here? Shoot.
She said she was gonna pop in. That was what she said she was gonna do.
Yeah.
All right, man. This is the last topic here.
Okay.
All right. This is called What That Man in Cleveland For. Or Who That Man's in Cleveland. Now, I'm gonna give you my little quick take. I don't know how true I don't know if it's true or not. But supposedly
What's that now?
He's supposed to have met with the Cleveland people, somebody from Cleveland. And I guess his agents had up, and supposedly they were trying to confirm and make sure, in case he waived his trade clause, that they're not going to draft another quarterback. That's what the hearsay or the no-sayers or what you want to call the people are saying.
Yep.
Haven't heard from the main two guys, Rappaport or Scheffner, but it's some other credible people out there in the Cleveland world who work for the news thing in Cleveland area. Said this. Like I said, don't know how true this is, but no, you can't get tampering charges because it is free agent time.
Free agent.
So he can't be tampering right now. He can go up there and talk to anybody he wants to because it's not tampering.
Exactly.
Yep.
So, but I think he wants to go to Cleveland, but he's afraid to make that commitment to give up that clause because the Falcons may pull a Julio on him and trade him somewhere else. Let me stop. That ain't nice. Anyway, you guys, what's y'all take on this Kirk Cousins hiding in Cleveland? Anybody? No, either one of y'all. I don't care.
Go ahead, Miss Pam.
I think it's a smoke screen, in my opinion.
Elaborate on it.
Because I think it's going to be a big surprise on draft day who he may end up landing on. My guess is Tennessee. That's my guess.
Tennessee?
That's
Blackberry spot too.
I mean, it's not far from his wife home. You know, he doesn't have that far to commute. And is they really high on Will Levis in Tennessee? That's the big question right there.
But I have another point about that Tennessee. Go ahead, Blackberry. I'm gonna give you my take. It ain't funny, but it's it's something. Okay.
I'm gonna say this. When you have money and the means to be wherever you want to be at, and you want to manipulate a system or you want to manipulate people, you can use that access that you have to manipulate people into thinking one thing when really you can do a whole other thing, like Miss Pam saying. And I know people gonna ask, well, why would he do that? Why would he want us to believe there's something up with him going to Cleveland if he's not going to Cleveland? I'm gonna give you two possible answers to that. The first being the least popular one that a lot of the fan base ain't gonna want to hear. But it could be him working with the Falcons, using this as a smokescreen.
What's that narrative? Yeah.
It could be him working with the team he's already currently under to try to get other teams to make decisions that would make it possible for somebody else
bidding war.
Mm-hmm.
to
Exactly.
do something else. So I know a lot of fan base might say, nah, he out of here. They want him out of here. You don't know that. We just know that. We just know that we salted about what done transpired with Kirk Cousins. For
Yes.
all we know, off the blank, them could be saying, look, this is a prime opportunity to get other teams to make moves that would better favor us.
Oh, I got you.
Mhm. I got you.
I feel that draft situation. I feel that a little bit.
There
Yeah,
you
I got
go.
Mhm.
I got you.
And the second possible answer to that could be, maybe he just liked something in Westlake and he went to go get it because he's rich and he got the means to do so.
Maybe when about an hour.
Yeah.
Could have went to buy. Hey,
Mhm.
that could be it.
Now,
So, but and then there is that third possible thing. Maybe he is up there negotiating with Cleveland. It's very much possible. But I did read one of those Cleveland Tribunes saying that they got reason to think that it has nothing to do with him going to the Browns. So it's reports of it
and they
being
say what to a
related to the
restaurant or
Browns
something
and not.
to go eat up there, somewhere to eat.
Yeah, it's like I know it's when I pass through Ohio, I love going through Westlake, man.
Yeah.
You want to talk about some good eating? It's good eating up there, man.
Mhm.
I love passing through Westlake.
What's up, Douglas Farrington? Welcome in, man. New person, never seen you. Maybe
Yeah.
been before, but welcome in. Really 1090. What's going on, man? Appreciate you guys hopping on. But also, this is my thing.
Mhm.
We see Wes Kirk play his best. I ain't gonna say his best football. He's always played above the Mason-Dixon line.
Mhm.
I'm just saying. So it's not funny, but it's true. He's lived above the Mason-Dixon line all his career.
Mhm.
Even like I said, what's called on that Mason-Dixon line? It's above the Mason-Dixon line was Washington's at.
Mhm.
Minnesota, Michigan State, above
Mhm.
Michigan. I'm just saying, maybe he likes colder weather.
Mhm.
You can't handle this heat in the ATL. They do call it hot Atlanta. Maybe it was too hot for him down here. We don't know. Maybe the people think about where he's played at. DC was okay. DC ain't Atlanta.
Mhm.
DC don't have the people that Atlanta had. They have there's some brothers there, a lot of brothers there. But you go to Minnesota definitely in Atlanta.
Mhm.
So when you play in places like that, that ain't gonna have that fall back from the fans. Maybe it's a little easier for you to, maneuver.
Mhm.
Atlanta was critical. These fans, and they talk about you. Maybe that's one of the things. So you never know. I'm just talking out the top of my head, but play above the Mason-Dixon line. He maybe have another great year if he plays above the Mason-Dixon line. So
Yep.
all right, what we got here? He said he probably got Arthur Blank's blessing. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, possibility.
yeah. Save me some money. You got my
Mhm.
blessing. Save me some dollars. You have my blessing every time.
Mhm.
All right, let me find this draft for this young man. Where is that? Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry. I'm always logged in. Blackberry, you here?
Yes, sir.
All right. Blackberry for to do a draft. All right. I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do one after that. No trades. No nothing.
Mhm.
5 picks. The 5-pick Molly that I'm gonna do after Blackberry done his draft.
Mhm.
All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready to check this out? Y'all
Ready.
Ready for Blackberry?
I'm about to scare the dev out of these folk, boy.
Oh my God. I'm curious to see what he has planned.
Yes.
I'm very curious. Let me erase
Mhm.
this out the way.
Look
All
at
right.
Savannah Swag.
He's ain't gonna hurt.
Yeah, this one. Her.
Now, before we get started, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, man, make sure you do. Hey, I think I'm 10 away. I got 5 picks. I got 5 what's calling yesterday, just in one day. So I'll show you last night.
Yeah,
But anyway,
sorry, Bob. Let's
keep
get
rolling,
Coach
y'all.
to
Keep
that 5. Let's
All
do
right.
it before draft night, Coach. We got to get Coach to 500 before draft night. Because on draft night, Coach need to be making that, what them young folk call it, that money. He need to be getting to the money
I'll be
on
working
draft
today.
night.
I'll be okay.
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. But anyway, it'll be fun though. You know,
Yes.
now I'm not close. Now I want to get to that 500. I do now.
Yes.
I said, you know, I've been doing. I got a 3-year, what they call it, a 3-year anniversary thing on YouTube. I said, damn, I've been doing it for 3 years already. Now I said,
Wow.
what the hell? Didn't even feel it. But, you know, hey, it's all good though. All right, man. It's time for Blackberry to do his thing, y'all. Let's. I want everybody to stand up in this church. We're gonna be like Marvin Sapp there. Close those doors back there. Oh my God. Let me stop. We're gonna do this.
Oh man.
You heard
Marvin
about that, right?
Well, I was so hurt to see him do that.
He said, close the
I don't
door.
even want to sing his song.
We get $40,000. I was like, what the heck?
Man, that dude wilding. All right. So
I'm gonna end the draft right now.
they enter it. They do it.
Do you want to use the Saints or do you want to use the Falcons? I'm just messing.
If I pick for the Skanks, I'm selling all. I'm trading
everything.
all they picks away.
We want one person. Just give me Cam. All right, let's do it. They done it before for Ricky Williams. So,
Yep.
All right, let's end this draft. All right, what you want to do? You want to start when we start the draft? You want to do something before I start?
We trading.
Talk to me.
Okay.
We're gonna go to Tennessee, and we're gonna want their number one.
Number one.
We're gonna give them Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins.
Okay, sir. Okay.
A 2026 round 2. And a 2027 round 1 and 2.
And 2.
Oh my goodness.
That's what we're doing. We're gonna get a try.
Try it. See if they take it.
Well,
Nope.
All right.
nope, they ain't gonna sit there.
So we're gonna give them 2026 round 1.
They're gonna take
off the 27 round 1.
It's gonna drop back down to that again. Go ahead. What else?
And let me see. Off of that.
They took that one.
Boom.
Oh, they took it.
Right.
Oh.
We're gonna do another one.
Oh.
Trade again.
We're gonna trade again.
All right, I'm here with you.
Who got the 20th pick? I think Denver got the 20th pick. Who got the number 20 pick? Denver?
Denver, yes.
Okay, let's go to Denver.
Okay. Oh my God, what the hell are you doing? I'm curious. You got me lost. Go ahead.
Right.
What you got? Oh,
We're gonna trade back with Denver for their 20.
They're 20?
20 pick.
And let me see there. I think that's their third. The 85th? Yeah, I think that's their third. The 85th.
Yeah. What you giving up?
What that said. We giving them the 15. We giving them 15.
You giving them 15?
Oh, wait a minute. We could probably get a little more out of this. See if they'll give you that fourth round or 2. See if they give you that 122nd. All right, that's what we want. Get it to them.
Huh?
Offer trade.
Offer trade.
One take. Man. I'm greedy.
Oh.
I'm greedy. Okay. Offer this trade?
Offer trade.
They touched him.
I accepted.
All right, we're gonna do one more.
Oh my God.
Ooh wee.
Go ahead.
Buffalo Bills.
The Buffalo got a first down? I think they somewhere. The 30th pick.
Yeah, Buffalo.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna get him Kyle Pitts.
What the fuck? Excuse my language. What the
Oh,
hell?
Drake Murphy gonna have a fit.
We
Well,
want their 30th,
that 30th.
they 109th,
Okay.
and they 56th.
They're 56.
This is
You ain't giving them that but Cal Pitts. They ain't gonna get all that.
Take off the 109th.
Ain't gonna get that either.
Okay, get that 109th back. Take off the 56. See if they give us that 62nd. Okay, take off the 62nd. See if they give us that 132nd.
Yeah.
Yep. Off a trade.
God to be more careful.
Let's enter the draft.
I got a headache now.
Let's start the draft.
You don't give me a headache.
Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna start. I'm scared to start.
me too.
All right, let's do it.
Ooh, look at Drake Murphy. Oh my God. Ooh.
You number
Carter.
one. Abdul Carter. Okay.
Yep.
You number 20.
Oh.
See if Grant or
Grant's there.
Yeah, Grant right there.
okay, see if what's his name there? See if Harmon. See if Harmon's there.
Harmon is okay. That's the wrong one. Harmon.
There he
He's
is.
number 30.
30.
You can pick him up at 30.
There, yeah.
Okay. Or you want him now? Which one you want?
Well, it's saying that, but if that's my guy,
That's your guy. You can get him now.
that's my guy. That's who I want, and that's who I want.
At number 20? Okay. It's your draft.
Because I'm thinking, if
He may sneak out. Somebody may sneak in.
somebody might snatch him from me.
It's your world. Derrick Harmon at 20.
Thank you. Because I think Jalen Walker will be there at 30.
What?
Do what you gotta do. It's your world.
Hold on. What they showing Jalen Walker at? What they showing his rank at?
Let me see.
Or is he gone already?
I don't think he's gone. I think Jalen Walker's gone.
Yeah, he gone already.
He gone.
So that leaves Malachi Stars.
Is he gone? How about him gone? Hold on. Yeah, he went at 14. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he went at 14.
All right. Take Harmon. Some telling me to take him. Take Derrick Harmon. Some telling me he ain't gonna be there at 30.
Okay.
All right. All right, let's see.
Who is this guy here? I'm just gonna look at something. Sorry. 310, 65. He's moved up in the rankings. He was way down there before. All right, your world.
All right, hold on 1 minute. Let me see something.
This is still. You had 3 first-round picks. What the freak is that?
He had three.
I had 3 first-round picks.
I'm counting.
Let me see what we got. Let's go to receivers. I'm curious.
Luther, Eric, Anaya. I don't know who he is. Jay Higgins. You reckon whatever name. Trey Harris. Nolan. Roy. Isaiah's way down there.
Okay, let's go to linebackers.
We got Demetrius Knight, Carson's
Yeah.
Swipe Winger, Chris Paul, Jeffrey Bosa. These guys are late rounders, though. You got an edge yet?
Go to edges.
Oh, yeah, do Carter first already.
You know who I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
James Pierce there, London. Prince,
Oh.
Ali. Jack Sawyer at 56.
He's there, isn't he?
You can wait on him at 46 if
Yeah.
you try to get that. I know you talk about doing, but yeah.
Grab James Pierce Jr.
Okay. 46 is coming up.
Yeah, I wanted draft picks. I got your draft picks.
Yeah, Demetrius Knight still there. Not like that.
Oh.
See if Jack Sawyer there.
You going 3 edges? Oh my God. He's here.
He's still
Take him.
Oh my God. This
Ooh.
is
Ooh.
we're gonna fire a lot of people. You kind of fire the whole defensive end staff.
They're gonna be able to They're gonna rotate.
They ain't gonna keep the fire. Outside
Yeah,
linebacker like that.
Well, no, they'll keep.
You can't get no more.
Yeah. All right, go to receivers.
Receivers. Okay, what we got? Receivers. We got Trey Harris, Jalen Royal, Savon Williams, Tez Johnson, Isaiah Bums at 109. Maybe get right here. That's pushing at 109 for him. You may have to get him early.
Go to corners.
Darren Strong, Jacob Harris, Kobe Bryant, Melo Dawson, Noah Williams, and Zay Alexander.
Go back to defensive tackles.
Deion Walker, and there's Peoples.
Deion Walker. I want him.
Your picks on me. Edges, and you ain't getting no more D tackles at home. We're gonna have a fat boy team.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Bassa. Take him.
Okay, that's a good pick.
Okay.
That's
Good
a
pick.
good choice. Pick him at me. Where we going? 118.
Go to safeties.
Okay. He's gonna listen to. Yep.
Billy Bowman.
Take this early. Wait. I'm just saying.
What's our next pick? 118,
122, 132.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Okay, yeah, you're right. We got a lot of picks left. We could get him. Yeah, we could still get him in a couple more picks. Go back to receivers. We got to get a receiver here at some point. Got to get somebody.
Joy, Pat Ryan, Kobe.
Yeah, I can wait to get them too. It's Nick Nash. Nick Nash still there. We can get Nick Nash.
You gotta get him at least at 132. Yeah.
132.
Yeah.
You get the other guy at 122.
Go to offensive line. Let's see if our boy's still there. Scroll.
Okay.
Nah, he gone.
Oh, you talking about the center? I know you're talking about.
Sir. Yeah, he gone.
Okay, let's do this. Let's go.
He going to this draft.
We just signed. See, I would. See, I would if we wouldn't have signed. If we wouldn't have signed the Houston tight end,
would have got Gunnar Ham.
I would have got Gunnar Ham. But we done signed the Houston tight end.
Mm-hmm. Why not get yourself a backup quarterback?
Nah, I know where I'm getting my quarterback at.
Okay.
So we gonna grab Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant, quarterback.
Okay.
This is your draft pick so far. He had a lot of damn picks. I ain't remember that.
He got a lot of picks.
We got Abdul Carter, we got Sawyer, got Pierce, Harmon, Bossa, Kobe. This all defense so far, y'all.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Where we going?
Let's go to receivers.
Okay. Yeah, I get Nick now. Until I go get your boy.
That's what I'm thinking. It might be time to go and get them.
Yeah.
Go to safeties. Don't tell me Billy gone.
Yeah.
He's there.
Get him. Just get him.
Get him there.
Yeah. I'm gonna mess around. Ain't gonna get him. Next, we gonna get Nick Nash.
Okay. 218 next.
Right here, we gonna do it. I already know what we're gonna do right here. We gonna do
another kicker.
No.
That's a waste pick. I was gonna do kicker if we didn't get their international player.
All right, so see if Small Monday is there. Go to line. Oh shit, damn.
Yeah, it's long. I'll pick it between that one.
Yeah.
Styles Monday. That'd be a good.
Yeah.
That's a good pick right here. That's a great pick right here. Wow. Styles Monday, linebacker. He right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's who you want?
Ooh, I might be able to wait to get him, y'all.
It's 242, 245. Yeah. He may be going. Maybe
even if I don't, even if I miss him, I know who I'm gonna get a good grade with. Go to quarterbacks.
QB's on the table.
Did somebody really draft Scroll?
Who you look for?
This might be the first time he ain't there. He ain't.
Who you look for?
What's buddy? The quarterback from that did the combine led all the quarterbacks in the combine. I can't get it now.
Oh, he went early. He was like second, third round.
He shouldn't have. He
third.
usually always there in the sixth.
Remember?
Okay.
Jackson Dart went first and third round.
No, not Dart. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about. Let me see.
Will Howard?
No. Damn, where my book at? My book ain't never around when I need it. Damn.
The Michigan quarterback kid?
Michigan.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm lost.
Shit.
Dylan Gabriel?
Is it a way to see what quarterbacks went?
Yeah, I'm going through him right now. Dylan Gabriel went 148. Quinn Ewell? Okay, that's the next one after that one. So who after that?
Man, why I can't think of his name? Well, hey, y'all know I'm terrible with names. I'm just terrible.
Terrible.
We ain't gonna worry about it because he ain't there. So when I think of his name, I mention it, but he ain't there. So he usually always there in the sixth. All right, so we just gonna go on and get Munden.
Get Styles, man. Yeah, Smiles or Styles, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you got one more pick.
We're going to offensive line, and we're gonna get Drew Kendall if he's there.
Okay. Kendall is there.
That's our guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see how this comes out today.
Mm.
It probably ain't gonna be as good as my usual ones, cause some of my guys wasn't there.
Okay. Well, they're gonna call you the trading king of the world.
Mm-hmm. Not bad. Oh.
Got an A plus. A minus, I mean. Not bad. Because you got those guys early, that's why you got those D's right there.
Mm-hmm.
So the spot you picked them up on. Not bad. It's actually not bad. Let me save this there.
Not bad at all.
Let me save this thing.
Let me see. I'm gonna tell you what, y'all. Now, let's show the fan base everything that they think they lost. Let's show them everything they think they lost. Kirk Cousins, you won't have a round 1 or round 2 in 2026. You'll have a round 1 in 27, but you won't have a round 2. And Kyle Pitts.
Keep Kyle Pitts.
Now, did you really lose a lot? Did you lose your future, chat? Did you lose your future? Did you? Because you can't pick in the first round in 2026. Did you lose your future? Or did you show up your defense? You want picks? I got your picks. There go your picks. You want picks? There go your picks.
The Spanish word say yes.
You scared because you can't pick a first round in 2026. What your first rounder mean? What that first rounder mean in 2026? If you plan on being as good as you think you're gonna be, and if you as young as you already are, you're young. You're a young football team.
You have
to develop what you got.
Now, I'm gonna do something with this draft right here. All right. We got what? 1, 2, 3 edges. 3 edges, right? This is our current edge, guys. Who's gone? I'm trying to see what the replacement is going to be. They're not going to get rid of Honor Eberke. And the floor ain't going anywhere. What about Brandon Trice? Still unproven.
Trice could maybe be Malone.
Malone, maybe if they draft this, Malone's gone for sure.
Oh yeah.
As well as Khalid Kareem. They only use the road with 5.
We want everybody to understand something. You draft Abdul Carter, you just drafted a difference maker on your defense. You drafted the impact player in this draft. The impact player. Outside of Hunter, Travis Hunter, on the defensive side of the ball, that's your impact player in this draft. Abdul Carter. You want to talk about nasty and ferocious? You got Derrick Harmer pushing the pocket. And Deion Walker, good luck getting that thing up through there with him in there. And then I got your uber talent. You got uber talent to compete on the defensive side of the ball.
So this inside D lineman guys, okay. So that means Onyemata may be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Possible.
Lakel London and Street and Taquan Graham. They're not gonna get rid of Rook. We know that. They're not gonna get rid of Dulles. So you got these 4 guys inside. Somebody could be gone. Anyway,
Whoever
Dre
showed the
Murphy.
less
it's interesting.
amount of work.
His buddy, what's called gone. Harmon Walker and Root can be something.
Oh yeah.
Short yardage, you're gonna have problems. I'm gonna tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, man. That was blackberries. Yeah,
Wow.
It's my turn now. No trades. Just straight 5 picks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how this works out. Whew. Look, Jay Black said you did better than he thought that you did.
I'll take your underhanded comment. I'll take your underhanded compliment. I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
So Samantha Swag said, I give you props for what you did. Woo! I was scared. I didn't know where the hell was going. I didn't know where it was going. I was like, he keep going. But hey, you never know. Like I said, this is why we call it a mock. This is how we feel we should be doing it. But we don't know what the hell this team's gonna do.
Oh no.
Exactly.
And mock drafts are fun because it keeps everybody's on edge because you never know.
Yeah,
you never
and
know.
it's very unlikely that they do that much.
If teams give up that much, that's what I say. What they call the adorism of this damn mock thing, man. It can do a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all ready for me? The no trade
Yeah.
today. All right, let's give it a try.
No trade.
No trade. I'm gonna pick straight from the monkey's tail.
Okay.
All right. Gotta shake my hand right quick. Shake my hand.
You say you doing no trade. You said no trade.
You doing no
I'm
trade.
doing a 5-pick model.
Okay.
Find the ball under the shell. That's what we can do. I'm gonna try to can I find it. All right. Start this, baby. Let's go. Ooh, baby.
Ooh.
Go, baby.
Hey.
I make a decision right there. I'm gonna get right there. I ain't gonna take all day either. I got my mindset on something. If I see it, I'm gonna do it. I'm insane in the membrane. Position. Okay. "50 years of hip hop." I know a little something. No, it's not. I'm not doing best friend. I'm doing team needs.
Yeah.
I'm doing. They didn't say we need a D tackle, but I had to get a big guy. I had to. I can't let that go. Get my guy right now. Is that who? Quandarius Robinson? I don't know who the hell he is. That's who he is. My guy's in here. He is here. This is my guy.
Ooh.
Yeah. I have my mind made up what I wanted to go. I was gonna go another route, but I didn't do it. I should have, but I don't think nobody's gonna sign Newsom because nobody want to give up a third round pick. So I'm not worried about a center right now because I think Newsom will be our guy.
I hope so.
It's just my thinking and my hoping, but
Mm-hmm.
if not, yeah, oh well.
And you're right. Green could be a good challenge for Newsom.
Yeah,
Just in case.
he's been training that center for
Right.
the last 2 years.
Yep.
2 years. So
Ooh.
that drama, but
I'm having a conversation with my wife, Jay Black. Thank you very much.
okay, where we at? Do I can wait to get him. He may be a little controversial, but I could wait to get him. I think I'm gonna wait to get him. There's my center. He is there.
Hmm.
The only way to get him there, I get my wide receiver now. I'm getting team need.
Mm-hmm.
I like Jimmy, but I don't want Jimmy.
Mm-mm.
Let's get ahead of Chris Sean, but I don't like him. Colorado got 3 guys in the draft. They all way.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to go with Theo. I like that cat right there. I like
That's
it.
a good pick.
So, and I will get my center the last pick.
Yep. You did dress the need, I tell you.
Damn, my boy there. I
Mhm.
can't get him right now. I'm gonna get the guy here. Have to get him. And there's my
Oh
draft.
yeah. That's the draft.
That's my draft. That's 5 picks. That's my
Wow.
5 pick model. Probably like a B. Probably a hard B. And I think it's gonna be a B. I ain't get my one award.
Oh.
Better than I
Ooh,
thought. Actually, better than I thought.
not bad.
I know it'll be a B.
B. Okay.
Yeah. However, what's up, Ms. April? How you doing? Welcome in here. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, April.
He said, "Get Shiloh." I'm gonna shine away. I'm gonna shine away. I'm gonna shy away. I'm gonna stay low.
Ooh. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, man. Like I said, a quick one. That was quick.
That was definitely quick.
So I didn't have no.
That's a solid draft, though.
It's a
Mhm.
solid draft. Exactly what it is.
Yep.
And the Falcons may just be solid. It may not be their big splash. But I got 2 guys of need. I got my big guy inside.
Mm-hmm.
I got my linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell y'all, check out this cat right here, man, from Virginia Tech.
And one
Y'all
power.
go check him out. He's legit.
Mm-hmm.
He's legit. And he's one of those guys that had a lot of sacks this year too. So he said Blackberry fixed the defense. Yeah, he definitely
he did.
He
He
definitely
definitely
did that.
did.
He brought in starters at almost every position.
Man.
which is the good thing to have. I'm not lying. It's a good thing to have. Anyway,
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate it, Coach. I got to head out, man.
Do your thing,
Appreciate
man.
you,
Go
man.
do
Keep
your
doing
thing.
your thing.
Yeah.
Appreciate you for coming on.
Everybody in the chat, do Coach the biggest favor. If this really this the coach of coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Do him a big favor. Hit that share button and share this to your Facebook or your ex or something. Hit the share button. Share it to a platform that you use every day. We appreciate everything you do for us, Coach, man. I appreciate you, man.
Yes.
Yeah, I enjoy doing it. This is like a therapy for the brother, because if I didn't do this, I'd be miserable. I'm not coaching
right,
no
y'all.
more, man. All right, man.
Yes.
What's up, Danny, man? What's going on?
All right, Miss Pam.
All right, take care.
All right, man. Hey, I got couple more minutes. If I want to come and do one, let me know. I'll put the
y'all come
link
on,
in the
do
chat.
one.
Come on and do one. Anybody.
Yes.
You don't have to show your face. You just come on and talk. So if you want to do a draft, I got about 2 minutes to let you guys say yes. You don't, we're gonna end this show, and I'm gonna say this before I end the show. Miss Pam, thank you for joining me today. Like I said,
thank you for having me on.
You have an open
Appreciate
invitation. Anytime you want to come on and say anything, you have that open invitation for this show.
I'm gonna definitely bring Christy on so we can do a mock draft together, because I want her to come along and do one together with me, you know. So we just have to whatever her time allows, I'll let you know.
All right, sounds like fun. Hey, King Richard, you want to come on and do one?
Yeah, King, come on.
I'm gonna put one in the link, man. So
come on.
I'm gonna
do one with Christy Lewis on one of Coach show. I'll let y'all know.
Yeah. But I'm gonna put the link in the chat, King Richard. Come on, bro. I'm gonna throw it in there for you right now. All right. So give me a second.
That'll be fun. Right. I just want to see what everybody do, and so I can get a good idea of who to pick and all that. And I've been doing my reviews of films and tapes and stuff.
All right, King Richie, hop on, brother.
Yes.
It's ready for you. I'm going to say this is actually a good draft I just did. I didn't realize how good it was. So look at it from
that's not bad. Not bad at all. You did address all the needs.
Yeah, from the long run. So, okay.
And the only thing I have an issue with BlackBerry draft, I would trade Kirk Cousins. I would do that.
I'm not trading Kirk no more. I made that too much.
I would trade Kirk. Get rid of Kirk. Get him off the team on draft day. And then, but Kyle Pitts, I would leave him alone.
They said Mike Green was a better pick than Kenneth Grant was. Yeah.
We need a big guy.
Oh yeah, that's anytime you want to, Savannah Swag, man. Let me know.
Yes.
Look, you already there. Look who's in here.
Who?
You made your Atlanta already, bro?
I ain't left the house yet.
Oh, Night Rider, man. I hadn't left the house either.
I thought you would go.
I thought I was going to leave early this morning too. But that's all right. Hey, look, you can answer the phone. You can get a guard gnome or you can go home. What's going on, people? How we doing today?
What's going on, man? I'm waiting on my boy to come on. King Richard, he ain't popped in yet. So,
man.
Yeah, I'm heading to waiting for in LaGrange. That's where I'm heading.
You ain't late, are you, Miss Pam?
Oh no, it's a coworker. She invited me, so
you ain't late though, are you?
Oh no, it's 6 o'clock tonight.
Oh, okay.
Go with does she get married?
Yes, don't be.
I'm a child. I mean, it's at night, so I'm good.
Okay, I'll say
I probably won't leave here about 3:30 or 4 because Urban Trivia don't start till 8. So
I'm gonna leave probably close to 3 o'clock.
How long it take you to get to the wedding? How long it take you to get to the green?
It's about 45 minutes or 35 minutes. It's not that far.
I was just finna say that.
I've been
right up 185. Cool.
Yeah.
I've been looking at some houses down in Columbus, Miss Pam.
Really?
I have.
Oh.
Coach, you about to be about a good hour and a half away from me.
The reason why is close to the military base. That's
Yeah. Fort Moore.
Fort Benning. It's gonna always be Fort Benning.
They hadn't changed the name yet. They still Fort Moore. They hadn't changed the sign or nothing yet. But I think probably outside the installation they did. But the road sign, it still got Fort Moore up.
Yeah. Well, it's always gonna be Fort Moore. It used to be Fort Benning, right?
Yeah, it's Fort Benning. Yeah.
So, all right, King Richie's in now. What's going on, King Richie?
Hey.
What's going on, Coach? No, it made me sign into Google or something.
King Richie.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Miss Pam.
All right. You ready to take your nod at this thing today, bro?
Yeah, because I done did 1 million marks, but I just want to see how it fall this way here.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna hit it up. Can you see that screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, I'm gonna slow it down. I don't want to go too fast. All right, so I'm gonna enter the draft. You let me know what you want to do once I enter. You let me know you want to start or you want to do anything else. All right.
I just want let's start it and see. I want to see if someone offered me some.
Okay. All right. We're starting this baby up. Let's do it. Bam.
Because in every mock I've done, they've had Shador going to New Orleans.
New Orleans?
Yep.
Wow.
Every single mock
to New Orleans.
Now, this is strange to me. This is very strange to me. Nobody offered a trade, which is very strange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's very, very strange.
That's strange right there.
Let me see these first couple picks, see what the hell's going on. Cam went first. Travis went to Cleveland. Wow. Shador already New York. I can see Will Campbell going there. Mason Graham went to the Jaguars. I can see that. Alshon Jeffrey went to the Raiders. That's another surprising for me.
So what's the name, coach?
Alshon Gentry. I said
Alshon Jeffrey's son is.
No, it's Gentry. I
Ashton Gentry.
Oh, mispronounce it.
Tyler Warren.
Yeah, that dude Carter dropped out of the way.
Woo!
It's where they need him at. It's what teams need him at.
Oh.
I don't want to see that kid in our division. I hate to say that, but that's enough.
Me neither.
It's true.
New Orleans drafted a lineman, which they do need linemen. This is Mambu, the big old guy. Yeah. They need more of this and that. Barron went to Chicago. Wow, that's surprising.
He Campbell, San Francisco.
So, wow. I can see that because didn't they just do the other linebacker?
Yeah.
Did San Francisco lose that one of the last star linebackers?
Which one?
The one that got hurt in the Super Bowl.
To my Dre Greenlaw.
Yeah, they saw Greenlaw, I think. So,
Greenlaw. Yeah, Greenlaw gone.
So yeah, I can see that. So they picked up him. What the hell am I looking at?
Did the first mock I done did where ain't nobody offer me nothing.
This is the first mock I've seen nobody ever offer anybody anything here. so
now I gotta switch it up.
You want to go back and see you want to trade with somebody?
No, I take D5.
Okay.
We're gonna go beast mode.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe he's still. Hold on, he's still. Is he still on the board?
Will Johnson?
You got to give me him.
Yeah.
Who you talking about?
He usually be gone. Will Johnson usually be gone by the time.
He does.
Yeah, you got to give me Will Johnson out of Michigan, cornerback.
That's a great pick, though. That's a good pick.
Who you want to pick, Auntie?
The D line.
To Mike Green.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah.
Probably. It was a toss up.
Was Pierce up there? It would have been toss up. I don't know.
There's a lot of people in this draft.
Mike Green or Malachi Starr.
DT?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You got Shamar Omar. This kid here's this Omar kid right here. He's moved up a lot.
Wow.
This is so weird because some of the people that used to be here are gone.
Yeah, he usually be gone though.
These D tackles used to have more D tackles in here too. This is strange to me.
Go to edge real quick.
Then they say they draft loaded with defense linemen.
Yep.
But a lot of them are already gone. A lot of the good ones are gone. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
They used to be still there.
Go to safety and then linebacker.
Okay. Kevin Winston, that's a great pick up there too.
Do linebacker real quick before I pick him.
Yes, sir.
See who there.
Demetrius Knight still there.
Yeah, give me him. I got to take him.
Yeah, you can't pass on that kid. That's one of those guys.
That's a good kid. Good pick.
That's your second round, so that's actually a great pick. That's an 8. That could be an 8 for you, actually, probably.
I can't believe them two still there though. Because every mock I've done, they don't be there when I pick.
Yeah.
So most of my mocks be other people.
That's what they call them mocks. You never know the team. Like I said, these things be so crazy, man. It's like, damn, how he still there?
Because every mock I did had Shador going to New Orleans.
New Orleans?
Yep. They got him going to Funky Town?
Yep. Every mock I've done, he go to New Orleans.
Wow. He got a gas mask.
All right. So I got the cornerback. And
you got a cornerback, you got a linebacker. You need an edge.
Yeah, go to edge.
We got an edges.
Oh, all right, sis. Go to DT.
Ronnie Mills.
See, they done took everybody.
There your boy, Coach.
Oh my God, my God.
Big boy, Coach.
Big
That's my guy.
Yeah,
that's my guy.
Take him. I gotta take him. I watched him all season.
You want Ziggers right now?
Yeah, I'll take Ziggers.
Who that bigger on that bag?
Nah, because he was a lot. Nah, because he was the reason them edges were eating the way
Exactly.
they was.
Exactly.
I think if he won here, I don't think them edges would have ate like that.
And he played good against Georgia too.
Yeah, he did.
But how did they do? How did that go?
They won the game, but he played good against Georgia.
Yep.
Matter of fact,
Let's
take
put it that way. He raised that hand up. And all that matters.
He's a big
man. They got all my guys in the first two.
This is a weird. You don't brought some bad luck to this thing because they ain't never seen some of these guys going this early.
They be gone.
Jesus.
Lord.
Nah, they done took my whole list. For real, though.
I know.
This is strange. I never seen
trying to figure out how nobody got all them picks on his mock draft.
Blackberry did some.
Who I got, Coach?
So far, you have cornerback, linebackers, D tackle. So you got this.
Go to edge. Go to edge. I know who I want.
My guy gonna be there. I can guarantee you.
Yeah. Okay.
No, he gone.
Oh,
no.
Who that so?
Raylan.
Scroll down. Let me see if my guy's still there. They got him. I know it's ugly on this one.
He gone.
He gone.
He gone.
Now, this guy right here can play. Fadil Diggs, he can play. He can play. He's one day.
What pick I'm at?
We have 218.
218. Go to safety. I'm gonna go on and get my boy. Go to safety. Go get see if he's still on the list. Old boy from Georgia, Dan Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Give me him.
All right.
Oh,
We got
Lieutenant
one more
Dan.
Damn, boy.
I heard a lot about him.
He's at Kirk Cousins.
That boy wasn't scared to put no hit on you at all.
Go back to DT. I know who I want if he's still there. Give me Stackhouse.
Oh yeah.
We could tell something that like Georgia.
Hold on. Go down real quick.
Go down, yeah.
That white kid from Nebraska, he may be gone.
Go to center real quick. Go to center. Go to center.
That's another position we probably need.
Yeah.
He'd be there.
Better.
Drew Kendall.
Now go down. Don't tell me they done got my
Wilson been gone.
Yeah, Wilson gone.
Nah, that ain't who I. Oh, they done got my boy. I'm looking for Nofo, Aquafino.
They got Seth McLaughlin too. He's another
man. Go back to defense, coach.
What position?
What about wide receiver?
If Nick Nash ain't there, I don't even want him.
Let's look and see. No.
Oh,
scroll down real quick, coach.
Scroll down.
Scroll down. Let's see.
Nick is gone.
Ooh, yeah, dang. I don't know. That one that's sort of hard. He had the drops, but
y'all think I'm finna pick? Y'all think I want Arian Smith? Y'all was sadly mistaken, boy.
I would pick Arian Smith
over in the hot spot, boy.
I would pick
go back
Arian
to
Smith.
DT, coach.
Hell no, coach. That man couldn't catch A's in Africa.
But he sure can catch when he do get it. Arian Smith. If you got him running, he can't stop and catch. But if he's running, he's better when he's running the ball. If the ball's on time, and we got a quarterback that can get the ball on time, he's gonna make those catches.
Damn, man,
think about
everybody. Go to DT, coach. They done got everybody.
And look at they show.
He basically that's it until he dropped that trade talk. Oh, I already told you I'm trading him on trade day.
Oh, there he is. That's my guy.
Yeah, let me get him out of the
playoffs. Yeah.
I watched.
Yeah. I didn't see him right there.
I'll take him.
I like this kid.
That's a good one. Ty Robinson's good. It did pretty good.
You got probably a B here, maybe a B.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think you may got a B.
Oh, he put an F on this.
Well, that was obvious because he's not a need, and you got him there early. Because you got him so early, he's not a need.
Yeah, because he'd have probably went in the 6, honestly.
Yeah.
You got to be like I thought you would have got.
They gave you a D on Jackson. I don't know why they got high on Jackson like that.
Because he's so far behind, and safety's not a need.
That's right.
That's
hey, who are the backup safety? Say Richie go.
Hold on, I got it right here. Give me a second. I'll take it there. Safety. You brought in
Fuller.
You got Benny Sapp the third. Yeah, Benny Sapp the third.
Didn't they bring? Yeah, they just brought in 2 safeties, didn't they?
No, just one. Well, Benny Sapp was on the team from last year. He was on the practice squad from last year.
Oh, okay. They just.
I forgot about Hitman. Damn, so is.
And DeMarco Hellum.
Yeah.
Y'all got to think about this also.
I forgot about Hellums.
Hellum's still on the team.
Yeah, that's right. He tore that Achilles last year.
But y'all think about this. Hellum's, wasn't drafted by this regime. Maybe he's not one of the fits that they need.
You're right. He wasn't.
Wait
a minute.
He was drafted by
Arthur Smith,
Arthur Smith and that other guy who brought him in.
Nielsen.
Terry was here though.
Nielsen. Yeah. However, defensive needs. He was brought in for what the defenses wanted at the time.
Yeah.
And he wasn't brought in by this defense. They probably can adjust to what he needs to do, but there's a chance DeMarco may not be on this team either. He was a 7th-round pick though.
Yeah.
There's a chance.
Now,
I'm gonna tell you.
I think he'll be a weak one.
I'm gonna tell you now. The Falcons may do something because of this. Don't be surprised if Malachi Starks is there at 15. That he may come to the Falcons.
Hey, if Coach said it, listen.
They might end up picking him. I think they might end up picking him.
See, think about this also. Malachi can also play that slot too.
Yeah, that nickel spot.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that take Clark Phillips out of the?
He's only 5'8". I'm just saying.
If Coach said it, listen.
Clark Phillips is. I like the kid. Who brought Clark Phillips in?
Arthur Smith.
Read between the lines. I'm just saying.
They want to put their imprint. What I'm
exactly.
They want to put their imprint on this whole defense. I think
their DNA on there.
I think that Ulbrich. I think they're gonna give Ulbrich a lot more control than we think they're gonna give him.
I ain't said that all along.
Yeah, look at this also. You remember the first year when Dan Quinn came in? That was what 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
How they had their nucleus already there, right?
Oh yeah.
But then in 16, pieces was gone. They started bringing their own people in. That's how you got the linebacker. What's 45 name? Deion Jones. You got Campbell. You got what's the safety kid name? Keanu Neal.
Yeah.
Remember the year prior to that they brought in Grady. They brought in Big Beasley.
Yeah.
Then they brought in all these little free agent pieces and did something. So
but I mean, at the same time, you're right, Coach. Because if you think about it, Grady was our nucleus to a certain extent. So they were really trying to build around, and they just didn't pick all of the right people.
Yes.
And I think that's what irritated Grady. Is like, after a while, you get tired, and that's just real.
Yeah.
But that's weird because while y'all were doing the mock draft, I was doing the mock draft, and I just had, and I don't know why they keep doing this, but for some reason I think we're gonna end up trading with the Broncos just because every mock I do, the Broncos literally, when you said who wanted to come up, I still got it on my other phone while y'all was inside the mock draft. The Broncos literally offered me the whatever their first pick was, a second pick, a fourth pick, and a pick from the future just to get at 15.
What's up, Mucho?
So that's why looking at this mock here,
that was weird. That was weird to me too. That was weird.
That's the first time I've never been offered something for 15.
That was weird to me too. I definitely agree with you on that.
But Will Johnson usually be gone within the top 5.
Yeah,
he may drop. There's a chance he may drop. This is how this first round. I'm gonna give y'all the whole first round of everybody in that first round. Tennessee took Cam Ward. Cleveland took Travis Hunter. New York took Shedeur Sanders. The Patriots took Will Johnson, a tackle. The Jaguars took Mason Graham, a D lineman. The Raiders took Ashton Gentry.
Now that's where I believe Shedeur really gonna end up because of Tom Brady.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see that.
I think Abdul Carter gonna want to go earlier than 8.
Even my sister was like, Shedeur definitely going to the Raiders. Just because of the connection.
I actually think why would Shedeur? Because Shadeur's not going to start his first year, y'all.
No.
Now, New York picked up Russell.
Yeah.
Vegas picked up Geno Smith.
Would you want to see Geno Smith training Shedeur Sanders?
Hell
no.
Now,
Hell no.
now hold up.
I'm just saying.
Now I will say this. When it comes to accuracy wise,
Geno is the man.
That sort of throws me because Geno
he's the most
accurate, but
he's the most accurate quarterback in football.
Now, what's the problem that Shedeur had that Geno don't have? The quickness of releasing the ball.
Correct. He holds too long.
So remember when we played Geno, they said Geno got the quickest release, and I didn't believe it till I watched our game.
Oh yeah, he definitely got.
So I sort of could see them still drafting Shedeur to sit behind Geno just for that purpose.
Yeah.
But now, if you want to talk about field play, then I would have to say Russell Wilson, because one thing about Russ, now they may not like him for his attitude. When it comes to that back, I remember when Russ was in his prime, if you get him outside that pocket to play that backyard football, boy, you lose every time.
This was a wife decision. Y'all know that, right?
Hell yeah, we know Sierra got rubbed, but she got him.
Well, no, it's New York. It's New York. It's New
Big
York.
city, bright lights type of.
Lights.
You can't take the hood up the girl.
But what do you say, Coach?
Hold on, Walter Nolan dropped the 22.
That is strange too. He's not getting to play like I thought he would be getting. Because Walter Nolan he's a damn good 3-tech lineman. And Malachi dropped to 23. So that's why I said this draft. When you came on, what they didn't offer you in 15. That was very strange to me.
Oh,
that was strange because everybody done off. Man, I got all type of trades.
That was strange. So I don't know what the hell is going on. You bought. Malachi dropped the 18 to Seattle. I don't want to see Malachi go to Seattle.
Nah.
I wouldn't mind because I may have to go check the games out. But I get some free tickets there.
Because I'm gonna be honest, Will Johnson never makes it past the Raiders on any draft I've done.
But they took a running back. They do need a running back.
Yeah, they do.
They've never took a running back.
They did.
In this draft, they did.
Oh, you talking about in the mock draft?
The mocks I've done, they've never took a running back.
It's always been Will Johnson, or it's been God, who was the other guy he was picking up?
Matter of fact, they usually take the guy Dallas took, that wide receiver. And then Dallas usually takes Genty.
McMillan's good.
I can see it, but you know what? Well, then again, I don't know what New England's gonna be a big problem too, because depending on what New England do, if New England takes a wide receiver,
that's who usually takes the cornerback that I took.
New England taking the wide receiver. I see him taking the line.
I can.
I see that, but
because usually in every mock I've done, the cornerback that I just picked, he usually go to the Patriots, which I
usually
understand.
top 10. He usually top 10 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Because they got Gonzalez, so if you get Johnson, that's gonna be a stupid combination.
But why would the Jets pick up a tight end?
I mean, it's the
But
Jets.
see, that's crazy.
This is the Jets we talking about here, Coach.
Now, I will say before when I usually do the mock draft, Shador either go to the Jets or he go to New Orleans.
I see. I never seen him go to New Orleans. That's the first I've seen. I've actually seen Shador fall all the way out the first round in a couple of drafts.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna be honest. Every mock draft I've done, Jaheed Campbell and Mike Green usually fall to the second or third round.
Whoa!
I've seen Green fall to the second round several times.
Right.
I've seen Jaheed fall. I think the farthest I've seen him fall was to Detroit at 28. That's the farthest I've seen him fall.
Mm-hmm.
And Starks, he usually either there or he's not there. He don't never drop the 20 nothing.
Right. You're right. But like I said, don't be surprised to see Sparks coming to Atlanta. I can see that.
That'd be a nasty combination with him and Jesse.
I can see that too.
Because Mike Hughes not as bad as everybody be trying to.
Yeah, Mike Hughes can tackle like hell.
However, it's gonna be hard to do if Malachi comes in here. There's a chance Helen or Clark Phillip won't be here.
Yeah,
Clark Phillip be on the side. He'll be a backup again.
Mm-hmm.
That's a chance. But I think they will put Malachi at that slot. That's just my personal thinking.
Mm-hmm.
This one right here just shows me that teams must have went and got certain pieces they need, because Barron usually always linebacker, not the cornerback. He usually be in the second round
or late after 25. Yeah. This is early for him.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's kind of weird how they picked Barron over Johnson. That is weird. That's what I said. I don't know what the hell you did when you came in. you made the whole thing like we're gonna mix this up, because this is totally mixed up. Because not often a trade at 15 was strange to me.
Because Tennessee never usually take Cam Ward on my marks. They usually take
they always take Cam with mine.
Crazy. Abdul Carter been going first on a lot of my marks.
I've been seeing Abdul Carter going to Cleveland a lot. A whole bunch, actually.
Yeah, because Cleveland either usually take him or they never take a quarterback. But that almost make me feel like maybe we do trade Kirk to Cleveland, because most of the marks I've done,
there's no quarterback.
Odd because nobody. I mean, even in the lower rounds, nobody I normally pick is there, because they got a center. I think Wyoming. You know the one I asked you to look at, Coach. He's Samoan, like 6'5", 320 something, big boy center. But the reason I pick him because most Samoans are tough.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe he won there.
They play good centers. That's one thing. They're better at centers than they are at tackles and guards.
Mm-hmm.
Because next year draft is gonna be tackle heavy.
Yeah,
yep.
That's true. So, but anyway, man, we've been on the thing for 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Damn it, man.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank everybody for coming on. I want to definitely thank Miss Pam King Ritchie. I appreciate you guys. Blackberry, who was in earlier.
Yes.
Always the night rider. He knows.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. They got mad at Blackberry trade.
That's what it was.
He did shake the tree a little bit.
Okay, yeah, they got mad.
He shake the tree a whole lot.
He cut that tree down.
Real quick before we get off. usually I end up, if you ever look at my mocks in them groups, usually I end up with like 10 to 16 extra picks. And it's like every time I do a mock where they see me get too many good people for the Falcons, they'll stop it in the middle of my mock and I don't get to save it.
Yeah.
Oh, you get rolled and messed up. Oh, yeah, I know. I have that before too.
They don't like the Falcons on nothing.
Now, I got a question for y'all. Just imagine Pierce fall to you at 46 in the second round if they don't do any trade.
And he usually do fall to the second.
Right. And you pick up a Grant, for example, at 15. Do you go get James Pierce in the second round? But what if you pick up Kenneth but Mike Green fall to the 46 with James Pierce? Where do you go? Where do you go? Because I've had that happen and I couldn't decide who I wanted. But then they say Pierce's work ethic wasn't really. Do you really believe that, Coach, or what you think about that as far as they saying like his work ethic? See, Mike Green played at Marshall. But when he's on the field, his work ethic is there. Then they talking about Pierce's work ethic ain't really good either. Right. I don't know how true it is. I don't know. I don't even know. That's the thing. I don't know. Because something Dion said did make sense when he was talking about why they hating on Shador. He said because teams want him to fall to them. He said, I know the game. Dion, like when teams want when teams want certain players, certain reports start coming out on certain players to make them drop. Or they just start, the media frenzy. Oh, he arrogant and he this and he got too much confidence. Right. He's cocky. You can't deny that. He's the cocky cat.
Yep.
He is definitely that. But look at his family. Look who his daddy is. So he got it from his daddy. So
that's it.
You can't fault that.
Because I didn't realize Carolina had that many picks in this draft.
They got a lot. Remember, they lost some more last year and so on. Carolina got picks like every round. They got several in the second round, I think.
Yeah, because they had like 2 or 3 in the second round.
Yep.
But I appreciate you for letting me come up. No Coach. Problem, man. I appreciate
Thank you, P. Richie.
I definitely
know it.
Look at this.
It's a Saint.
I see what it is.
Fan, yeah.
He said they rebuilding. Okay. You need to rebuild that stadium.
There you go.
What's up, Dre Harrison? Welcome in, Michael. What's going on?
Hey, Dre. Anyway,
but yeah, man. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that hopped in there. Like I said, definitely thank Miss Pam for coming on with this one because I would have been by myself.
Oh, so, I couldn't let you do that when she sent that link. I said, "Oh, let me go ahead and jump in." I appreciate you having me on.
What's up, man? Mike, appreciate y'all. Anyway, man, till tomorrow for the regulator show, 11 a.m. Eastern time. I'll be there tomorrow. And
yes,
again, it's been a productive Saturday. A lot of things talked about. You guys got any questions, anything you want me to talk about? Send it to my chat. Send it to the chat or send it to Coach Unchained, man, at Yahoo. Just send me a quick little email or whatever and say, hey, man, talk about this. And I think next Friday, somebody asked, we may talk about the best safeties all time in the NFL. Last night was a good little show about the cornerbacks.
Yes.
Yes. And it was fun. Like I said, I like doing things like that, man. And on those Friday night shows, I may just do them on Dre Murphy talk about on Coach Unchained only, and all my weekend Saturday and Sunday stuff will be all on AFN, Coach Unchained, and so on and so on. So, all right. So anyway, thank y'all again. Again, like I said, Miss Pam, thank you. You have an open invitation anytime you want to pop on. Just hop on. Like I said, I put it in the chat, and it's always in there. All right. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all.
Y'all definitely tune in to our show on Tuesday, the Lady Birds of AFN at 8 p.m. Definitely do that.
They be talking about some stuff, y'all. Them ain't just ladies talking what they know they sports. So go check them out.
I did the Felipe Franks rank on why did we have him on the team. So that was a good one.
I didn't talk about Felipe. Y'all did not talk.
Yeah.
I'm glad you know what? He's done something to stay in the NFL this long. So
that's what I said.
How can we talk bad about him? He's still in the league.
Yeah.
He's done enough to stay.
That's you can't say for a lot of people. That's
practice squad or whatever. He's done enough to stay. So
exactly.
He's not being given what's called. He must be earning it because they still got him on the team.
Exactly.
So that's all I can say about that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I say, the end of the day, 2 hours 15 minutes, great conversation. Mm-hmm. Until then, man, y'all have a great rest of y'all Saturday. Yes, sir.
Have a good one, y'all.
Peace, y'all.